name's Beth, and I'm going to take you through a power flow today. So grab a water bottle, maybe a towel, a block at each end. We will do half moon at each end, and we'll get started in child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touch. Forehead to the mat. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Take a moment to settle in. Connect to your mat. Connect to this space this time. Maybe set an intention for this practice, or one for you to take with you off of the mat. Take one more deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Start to connect to your yoga breath, your ujjayi breath. Breathe in through your nose. And through your nose, breathe out. Breathe in through your nose, take a pause at the top. Breathe out through your nose, take a pause at the bottom. And then start to explore some movement on your mat. Massage your forehead side to side. Shift your shoulders, shift your hips side to side. Your next inhale, find tabletop position and take some cat-cow with your breath and your timing. So inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart through your shoulders, change your eye gaze. Exhale, tuck around and curl, push the mat away. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And maybe take some other movement, some C curves, some head circles. Change the direction of your fingertips, warm up your wrists, take some circles with your full body. And start to even out your movement. Come back to tabletop, downward facing dog. Option to find some movement here in this first downward facing dog. Pedaling out your feet. Shifting side to side, nod your head yes, shake it no. And then find stillness in downward facing dog. Right leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hip. And take some circles here, maybe big circles with your knee, small circles with your ankle, your foot, point and flex. Straighten your legs, square off your hips. Bring your knee to your nose, cat through your back. Right shin comes to the mat, spinal balance. Reach your right arm and your left leg. Inhale, open, sweep everything to the side. Exhale, spinal balance. Inhale, open. Exhale, spinal balance. One more, inhale, open. Left foot comes to the floor. Humble gate pose. Your heart goes towards your mat, arms arrow back. Inhale, reach up, lift your hips. Exhale, gate pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, humble gate. Lift your hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, gate pose. Reach your arms overhead, breath in. Humble gate pose, breath out, pause, look towards the top of your mat. Left foot forward, low lunge, shift your weight forward, inhale. Half split, exhale, pause here. Arrow your arms back, or fingertips can rest on your mat. Hips can be down, hips can be up. Next, inhale, low lunge, shift forward. Half split, shift back. Low lunge, inhale, tuck your back toes, crescent lunge. Straighten your back leg. Soften your shoulders, soften your jaw. Inhale, exhale, back knee to the mat. Twisting low lunge, right hand down, left arm up, inhale. Reach towards the back wall, look towards your fingers on your exhale. Both hands hands to the mat, runner's lunge. Lift your back knee, step back to high plank, and pause. Shift your weight forward, pull your elbows in, and then lower all the way down to the mat. Forehead to the mat, untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra, lift with your heart. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, forehead to the mat. One more, inhale, baby cobra, child's pose on your exhale. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Big circles with your knee. Small circles, point and flex. Straighten your legs, square off your hips. Breath in. Knee to nose on your breath out. Left shin to the mat, spinal balance. Reach your left arm and your right leg. Open everything, breath in. Come back through center, breath out. Inhale, sweep open. Exhale, spinal balance. One more, inhale, sweep open. Right foot to the floor, humble gate pose. Arrow your arms back. Lift your hips, reach up, breath in. Gate pose on your breath out. Reach up, breath in. Humble gate pose on your breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, gate. Feel the stretch in the left side of your body. One more, inhale, reach up. Humble gate pose on your exhale. Look towards the top of your mat. Right foot forward, low lunge. Shift forward. Half split. Pause here. Fingertips to the mat or arrow them back. It doesn't have to be the same as the first time. Low lunge, breath in, shift forward. Half split, shift back. Low lunge, tuck your back toes. Crescent lunge, back leg is strong. Breath in, back knee to the mat, breath out. Twisted low lunge, left hand down, right arm up, inhale. Fingertips reach towards the back wall on your exhale. Look to your hand. Both hands to the mat. Runner's lunge, lift your back knee, step back to high plank, and pause. Pull your belly button in and up. Elbow creases towards the front of the mat. Pull your elbows in, shift forward. Lower all the way down to the mat. Forehead to the mat, untuck your toes. Baby cobra, one time, breath in. Child's pose, breath out. Tabletop to downward facing dog. Right leg goes high. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Straighten your leg. Right knee to right elbow, tap it. Right leg goes high. Right knee to left elbow, tap it. Right leg goes high. Knee to nose, to runners. Twist, left hand down, right arm up, breath in. Reach behind you, look towards your fingers on your breath out. Both hands to the mat, straighten your front leg, inhale. Runner's lunge, exhale, look to the top of the mat. Back foot meets the front, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees a lot. Toe heel your feet hip distance apart. Hang in ragdoll. Maybe grab opposite elbow, sway side to side. Release your bind if you have it. Toe heel your feet back together. Halfway lift, breath in. Find length in your spine. Fold, hands to the mat, breath out. Right foot back, runners, pause. Left foot back, high plank, pause. Shift forward, low plank, hold it there. High plank to downward facing dog. Left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Straighten your leg. Left knee to left elbow, tap it. Left leg goes high. Left knee to right elbow, tap it. Left leg goes high. Knee to nose, to runners. Twist, right hand down, left arm up, breath in. Reach behind you, and your breath out. Look at your hand. Both hands to the mat, back foot meets the front. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold, breath out. Hands to the mat, left foot back, runners, pause. Right foot back, high plank. High plank to low plank to high plank to downward facing dog. Take a breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Right leg goes high, three-legged dog. Knee to nose, to runners. Twist, left hand down, right arm up, breath in. Both hands to the mat, breath out. Straighten your front leg, inhale. Runner's lunge, exhale, back foot meets the front, halfway lift, breath in. Fold, breath out. Mountain pose, inhale, reach up. Fold, exhale, hands to the mat. Right foot back, runners. Left foot back, high plank. Shift forward, low plank, pause. Up dog on your breath in. Downward facing dog on your breath out. Left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Knee to nose, to runners. Right hand down, left arm up, breath in. Both hands to the mat, breath out. Straighten your front leg, inhale. Runner's lunge, exhale, back foot meets the front, halfway lift, breath in. Fold, bend your knees a lot, breath out. Mountain pose, find your back bend, inhale. Fold, exhale. Hands to the mat, left foot back, runners. Right foot back, high plank. Shift forward, low plank, up dog on your breath in. Downward facing dog on your breath out. Look to your hands. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Mountain pose, inhale, reach up. Fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank to low plank, that's your chaturanga. Up dog on your breath in. Downward facing dog on your breath out. Step, hop, float, top mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Mountain pose, inhale, reach up. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. Chaturanga to up dog to downward facing dog. That's your vinyasa. Always yours to take or skip. Feet to the top of the mat. Halfway inhale. Fold, exhale. Mountain pose, inhale. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. Take your vinyasa or meet in downward facing dog on your breath out. One more, sun A. Feet to the top. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold, breath out. Mountain pose, inhale, reach up. Fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga to up dog to downward facing dog. In through your nose. Through your nose, breathe out. Chair pose, top of the mat. First chair pose. Look down. Make sure you can see your toes. If you can't, send your hips back. Pull your heart through your shoulders, arms pull back. Eye gaze straight forward, breath in. Sink down a little bit lower. Breath out, diver's pose. Heels can be down or they can be lifted. Chair pose to divers. Chair pose. Inhale, go lower. Forward fold on your exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. Take your vinyasa or meet in downward facing dog on your breath out. Right leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Straighten your leg. Right knee to right elbow, tap in. Right leg goes high. Knee to nose, to runners, to crescent lunge. Your back heel is lifted. Your back leg is straight and strong. Breath in. T-twist to the right on your breath out. Pause here, open through your right shoulder. Look towards your back hand. Take your time. Back bend. Right hand is back. Left arm reaches up. Inhale. Humble crescent on your exhale. High knee pose. Ground down through your right knee, right foot, and lift your left knee. Flex your left foot to find energy. Inhale. Crescent lunge on your exhale. Big step back. Back bend. Open your heart. Breath in. Hands to the mat. Take your vinyasa. Maybe you float your right foot. Maybe not. Left leg goes high. Three-legged dog. Bend and open. Straighten your leg. Left knee to left elbow. Tap it. Left leg goes high. Knee to nose, to runners, to crescent lunge. Soften your jaw. Release any tension in your forehead. Inhale. T-twist to the left. On your exhale, pause. Open up through your left shoulder. Back bend, take your time. Left hand back, right arm reaches up. Open your heart to the ceiling. Breath in. Humble crescent on your breath out. High knee pose, lift your right knee, ground down through your left foot. Find your strength. Find your stability. Inhale. Crescent lunge on your exhale, big step back. Open your heart, find your back bend. Inhale. Both hands to the mat. Take your vinyasa, maybe float your left foot. Look to your hands. Step, hop, float, chair pose, top of the mat. Inhale, sink down deeper. Exhale, divers. Chair pose, breath in. Divers, breath out. Chair pose, pause. Option to lift your heels in chair pose for a little added challenge. And then sink down a little bit lower, inhale. Heels to the mat, forward fold on your exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. Take your vinyasa or meet in downward facing dog on your breath out. Right leg goes high, three-legged dog. Right knee to left elbow, tap it. Right leg goes high. Step it through for warrior one. Bring your left hip and your left shoulder towards the front of your mat. Ground down through the edge of your back foot. Breath in. Half humble on your breath out. Straighten your front leg, reach up, inhale. Warrior two on your exhale. Take a breath in, sink down a little bit lower. Triangle pose on your breath out. You're light in your bottom hand. You're here for a breath. Inhale. Both hands to the mat or your block or your shin for a long pyramid pose. Keep your feet right where they are. Lift your front toes. Lift your back heel. Turbo pyramid. Bend your back knee. Hips go towards your mat. Shift forward, runner's lunge. Twist. Left hand down, right arm up. Breath in. Both hands to the mat. Take your vinyasa on your breath out. Left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend and open. Straighten your leg. Left knee to right elbow, tap it. Left leg goes high. Step it through, warrior one. So strong in your back leg. Take a breath in. Half humble on your breath out. Reach up, straighten your front leg. Inhale. Warrior two on your exhale. Sink down a little bit deeper, breath in. Triangle pose on your breath out. Inhale. Both hands to the mat, long pyramid pose on your exhale. Lift your front toes. Lift your back heel. Turbo pyramid, inhale. Shoot forward, runner's lunge on your exhale. Right hand down, left arm up, breath in. Both hands to the mat, take your vinyasa on your breath out. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. Breathe in through your nose. Through your nose, breathe out. Right leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hips. Stay or flip your dog. Both hands to the mat. Right leg goes high, breath in. Right knee to left elbow. We stay and hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Right leg goes high. Knee to nose. Right shin to the mat. Spinal balance. Reach your left leg and your right arm. Pull your belly button in and up. Sweep everything open. Left foot lowers. Humble gate pose. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, gate pose. Reach up. Breath in. Humble gate pose on your breath out. Look towards the top of the mat. Left foot forward, low lunge. Shift your weight forward. Half split. Shift back. Low lunge. Tuck your back toes. Crescent lunge. Take a breath in. T-twist to the left on your breath out. Pause. Back bend, left hand back, right arm up. Open up through your heart. Take your time. Inhale. Exhale, humble crescent. High knee pose. Lift your right knee. Take a breath in. Airplane pose on your breath out. High knee pose, inhale. Airplane pose on your exhale. High knee pose, breath in. Airplane pose on your breath out. Pause. High knee pose, inhale. Standing leg raise B. Your right hand comes to your right knee. Your left arm reaches out. You can take your eye gaze to your left hand or peace sign fingers around the right foot. Wherever you are, eye gaze comes to center. Keep your leg, keep your knee right where it is. Release your bind, arms reach overhead, breath in. OMG on your breath out. Chair pose. Breath in, go lower. Breath out, divers. Chair pose to divers. Chair pose, pause. Lift your heels, inhale. Toe stand, hips to heels on your exhale. Stay here for a pause. Pull your arms back, open up through your heart. Inhale. Hands to the mat, left foot back, runners on your exhale. Right leg goes high, three-legged. Right knee to left elbow, revolve side plank, kick it through. Any variation. Both hands to the mat. Right leg goes high. Step through to warrior one. Press down through your back foot, take a breath in. Half humble on your breath out. Reach up, straighten your front leg. Top of the mat, Skandasana. Top of the mat, runner's lunge. Top of the mat, warrior two. Top of the mat, triangle. Inhale. Both hands to the mat, long pyramid. Lift your front toes. Lift your back heels. Take a breath in, bend your back knee. Shoot forward, grounded Shiva squat. Knee to knee. And then humble Shiva squat. Arrow your arms back. Extended Shiva squat. Reach your fingertips towards the front of the room. Breath in. Both hands to the mat. Step back to runner's lunge. Right leg goes high. Breath out. Knee to nose. To runners. Twist. Left hand down, right arm up. Inhale. Horizon pose. Roll to the outside edge of both of your feet. Reach towards the back of the room. Both hands to the mat. Malasana squat. Toes out, heels in, feet to the outside edges of your mat. Fingertips can come to the mat, or hands to heart center. You can take some movement here, or find stillness. Wide mountain pose. Keep your feet right where they are. Inhale, stand up, reach up. Exhale, Malasana squat. Wide mountain pose, inhale. Malasana squat, exhale. One more. Wide mountain, inhale. Malasana squat, exhale. Hands to the mat. Right foot back, runner's lunge. Left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hips. Stay or flip your dog. Straighten your leg. Hands back to the mat. Take a breath in. Left knee to the left elbow. We pause for 3, for 2, for 1. Left leg goes high. Knee to nose. Left shin to the mat. Spinal balance. Reach your right arm and your left leg. Sweep everything to the side. Take a breath in. Right foot lowers. Humble gate pose on your breath out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, gate pose. Reach your arms overhead. Breath in. Humble gate pose, breath out, look to the top of the mat. Right foot forward, low lunge. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, half split, shift back. Low lunge. Tuck your back toes, crescent lunge. Back leg is straight and strong. Lift your heel a little higher, breath in. T-twist to the right on your breath out. Take your time, find your back bend. Right hand back, left arm reaches up. Inhale. Humble crescent on your exhale. High knee pose. Lift your left knee. Embrace the wobbles. Inhale. Airplane pose on your exhale. High knee pose. Airplane. High knee pose. Airplane. Pause, find your strength. High knee pose. Inhale. Standing leg raise B on your exhale. Right hand out. Maybe you take your eye gaze towards your right fingers or left peace sign fingers around your left big toe. Eye gaze comes to center. Keep your knee, keep your leg wherever it is. Release your bind. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, OMG. Chair pose. Slide your foot in. Sink down a little bit deeper. Inhale. Divers on your exhale. Now maybe you don't put your heels down at all. Chair pose, breath in. Divers on your breath out. Chair pose, breath in. Toes stand on your breath out. Pause. Hands to the mat, right foot back, runners. Left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Left knee to right elbow, kick it through, revolve side plank, any variation. Both hands to the mat, left leg goes high, inhale. Step through to warrior one on your exhale. Reach your arms overhead, breath in. Half humble on your breath out. Straighten your front leg, reach up. Inhale, Skandasana at the top of your mat, exhale. Runners at the top. Warrior two at the top to triangle. Breath in. Both hands to the mat, long pyramid, breath out. Lift your front toes, lift your back heel. Bend your back knee. Shoot forward, grounded Shiva squat. To humble Shiva squat, arrow your arms back. To extended Shiva squat, reach forward. Hands to the mat, right foot back, runners. Left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Knee to nose, to runners. Twist, right hand down, left arm up, breath in. Horizon pose on your breath out. Both hands to the mat, Malasana squat at the top of the mat. Inhale, wide mountain. Exhale, Malasana squat. Inhale, wide mountain. Exhale, Malasana squat. One more. Inhale, wide mountain. Exhale, Malasana squat. Hands to the mat, step or hop back to high plank and take your vinyasa or meet in downward facing dog. Deep breath in through your nose. Through your mouth, exhale. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Right leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Stay, flip your dog. Mad dog, maybe full wheel. Both hands to the mat. Right leg goes high, three-legged. Right knee to the right elbow. Stay or fly for 3, for 2, for 1. Right leg goes high. Knee to nose. To runners. Twist, left hand down, right arm up, breath in. Horizon pose on your breath out. Both hands to the mat, Skandasana at the back of the mat. Big move, warrior two at the back of the mat. To triangle. Breath in. Long pyramid pose on your breath out. Lift your front toes, lift your back heel. Turbo pyramid, right away to humble Shiva squat. To extended Shiva squat, reach your arms overhead, breath in. Both hands to the mat, right foot back, runners. Left leg goes high. Left knee to right elbow, revolve side plank. Any variation. Both hands to the mat, left leg goes high. Step through to warrior one. Inhale. Half humble on your exhale. Straighten your front leg, breath in, back of the mat, Skandasana on your breath out. Warrior two at the back to half moon. This is a great place for your block. Open up through your right hip, your right shoulder. Flex your top foot. Stay with your breath. One more inhale. Back of the mat, chair pose on your exhale. Inhale, chair. Exhale, divers. Inhale, chair. Exhale, divers. Maybe through this whole time you don't lower your heels to the mat. Inhale, chair. Stay for your exhale. Lift your heels, breath in. Toe stand on your breath out. Hands to the mat, left foot back, runners. Right leg goes high, three-legged dog. Knee to nose, to runners, to crescent lunge. Take a breath in. T-twist to the right on your breath out. Pause. Back bend. Right hand back, left arm up. Breath in. Humble crescent on your breath out. Airplane pose. Embrace the wobbles. High knee pose. Breath in. Airplane pose. Breath out. High knee pose. Airplane. High knee pose. Standing leg raise B. Take what you need here. IKs comes back to center. Keep your knee, your leg right where it is. Reach your arms overhead, breath in. OMG on your breath out. Star pose, inhale. Skandasana at the top of the mat, exhale. Runner's lunge at the top of the mat, twist right hand down, left arm up, breathe in. Horizon pose, breathe out. Both hands to the mat, standing split. Option for handstand hops, a balance challenge. We take one more breath. Malasana squat at the top of the mat. Option for crow or any other inversion arm balance you would like. When you're ready, you can take your vinyasa or meet in downward facing dog. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your nose, left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hips, stay, flip your dog, mad dog, full wheel. Straighten your leg. Left knee to left elbow, stay or fly for 3, for 2, for 1, left leg goes high. Knee to nose, to runners, twist, right hand down, left arm up, horizon pose. Both hands to the mat, Skandasana at the back of the mat. Warrior two at the back of the mat. Triangle pose back at the mat. Take a breath in. Long pyramid. Turbo pyramid, lift your front toes, your back heel, bend. Shoot all the way forward, humble Shiva squat. Extended Shiva squat, breath in. Both hands to the mat, left leg back, runners, right leg goes high, three-legged dog. Right knee to left elbow, revolve side plank. Kick it through any variation. Both hands to the mat, right leg goes high. Step through to warrior one. Take a breath in, half humble on your breath out. Straighten your front leg, reach up, Skandasana at the back. Warrior two at the back. Half moon at the back. Inhale, lift. Chair pose on your exhale. Inhale. Diver's pose on your exhale. Maybe your heels stay off of the mat the whole time. Chair pose, breath in. Diver's breath out. Chair pose, inhale. Stay for your exhale. Lift your heels, toe stand, pause. Hands to the mat, right foot back, runners. Left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Step through to crescent lunge. Inhale. T-twist to the left on your exhale. Find your back bend. Left hand back, right arm up. Inhale. Humble crescent, exhale, take off to airplane. High knee pose, inhale. Airplane pose, exhale. High knee. Airplane. High knee pose, breath in. Standing leg raise, B on your breath out. Eye gaze comes back to center. Leg, knee stays right where it is. Reach your arms overhead, breath in. OMG, breath out. Star pose, fly through center, inhale. Skandasana at the top on your exhale. Runners at the top, twist, left hand down, right arm up, breath in. Horizon pose on your breath out. Both hands to the mat, standing split. Option for handstand hops here. A balance challenge. One or both hands to your foot or your ankle, or fallen tree. Arrow your arms back. One more breath in. Malasana squat on your breath out. Option to stay in Malasana. Find crow pose. Any little mini yogi playtime you need. Option to grab a quick sip of water or towel off. When you're ready, you can shoot back, pick your vinyasa, and meet in downward facing dog. Knees to the mat. Find any child's pose that your body is craving. Big toes touch, knees can be wide or close together. Take a moment here to come back to your intention for this class and check in. And check in to see if what you need the second half of class is the same thing that you needed the first half. And allow yourself to make those adjustments. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. Breathe in through your nose, and through your nose, breathe out. Come through tabletop, tuck your toes. And don't tuck your toes. You're gonna stay in tabletop. Tabletop position. To your spinal balance, reach your right arm and your left leg. Sweep everything to the side, take a breath in. Left foot lowers, humble gate pose on your breath out. Look towards the top of your mat. Low lunge, shift forward, breath in. Half split, breath out. Low lunge, take a breath in. Tuck your back toes, crescent lunge on your breath out. T-twist to the left. Both arms reach up for a back bend. Inhale. Humble crescent on your exhale. Crescent lunge, breath in. Keep your toes tucked, lower to the mat. Your back knee lowers to the mat, low lunge. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, half split. Low lunge, make sure your toes are tucked. Crescent lunge, breath in. T-twist to the left on your breath out. Both arms reach overhead for a back bend. Inhale. Humble crescent on your exhale. Airplane pose, take off. And stay for a breath. High knee pose to standing leg raise A. Right hand to your knee or peace sign fingers to your right big toe. Left arm reaches straight up. Release your bind, both arms reach overhead, breath in. Airplane pose on your breath out. Standing leg raise A, right away. Hand to your knee or peace sign fingers to your big toe. Release your bind, reach up, breath in. Airplane pose on your breath out. Standing leg raise A. To standing leg raise B. Maybe change your eye gaze. Maybe try something just a little bit different. Tree pose. Place your right foot on your left leg, anywhere but the side of your knee. Hands start at heart center, and then grow your branches. You can take cactus arms, prayer arms behind your back. Arms reach overhead, breath in. Warrior one, big step back with your right foot on your breath out. Half humble. Straighten your front leg, inhale. Skandasana at the top on your exhale. Warrior two at the top to half moon. Stay with it. Maybe you take something new here. Maybe you float your bottom hand. Maybe you try sugar cane. Stay right where you are. One more inhale. Warrior two, float back on your exhale. Fly through center, all 10 toes face the side of your mat. Wide-legged forward fold. Here's a moment for you to go upside down. Take any movement your body craves. You can take some twists, some more side lunges. We'll meet in a wide leg forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Skandasana at the back of the mat on your breath out. Runner's lunge at the top. Twist right hand down, left arm up, breath in. Horizon pose on your breath out. To standing split, both hands to the mat, lift your right leg. Options for handstand hops here. Balance challenge. You're guiding your right leg where you would like it to be. You're not forcing it. One more breath. Both feet to the mat, forward fold. Mountain pose, inhale, find a back bend. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Take your vinyasa or meet in downward facing dog. Tabletop position. Spinal balance. Reach your left arm and your right leg. And sweep everything to the side. Lower your right foot. Humble gate pose. Arrow your arms back. Look towards the top of the mat. Right foot forward, low lunge. Shift forward. Half split. Low lunge. Tuck your back toes. Crescent lunge. Fire up your back leg. T-twist to the right. Big back bend. Both arms reach overhead. Half humble. Crescent lunge. Lower your back knee. Keep your toes tucked. Shift forward, inhale. Half split on your exhale. Low lunge, your toes are tucked to crescent lunge. T-twist to the right. Both arms reach overhead. Big back bend, inhale. Humble crescent on your exhale. Pause here. Airplane pose. High knee pose to standing leg raise A right away. Left hand to your knee. Right arm reaches overhead or left peace sign fingers to your big toe. Breath in. Release, arms reach overhead. Airplane pose on your breath out. Inhale right away. Standing leg raise BA. Stay for your exhale. Inhale. Exhale, airplane pose. Inhale, standing leg raise A, pause. Standing leg raise B. Stay right where you are. Tree pose. Left foot comes in anywhere but on your knee. Grow your branches. Change your eye gaze. If they're not already there, arms reach overhead. Warrior one, big step back. Breath in. Half humble breath out. Reach up, straighten your front leg. Skandasana at the top of the mat. Warrior two at the top. Half moon. Can you make this just a little bit different than any of the half moons you've done in this practice? Stay right where you are. One more inhale. Float. Warrior two. On your exhale. Fly through center. All 10 toes towards the top of the mat. Wide-legged forward fold. Release. Let anything that's no longer serving you roll off the back of your head. Roll into your mat. We'll stay here for one more breath. Halfway lift breath in. Skandasana at the back of the mat on the breath out. Runners at the top. Left hand down, right arm up. Horizon pose. Both hands to the mat, standing split. You're almost there. Anything that you need. You don't have to have done one handstand hop in this whole practice, and you can do it now. One more inhale. Both feet to the mat. Forward fold on your exhale. Mountain pose. Inhale, reach up, big back bend. Fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to high plank and pause. Find your strongest high plank. Push your mat away, pull your belly button in and up. You have so much energy in your legs, your feet. One more inhale. Exhale, drop your knees and find a seated position on your mat. We're gonna go to our back bends on our back. So we'll do 2 rounds. You have an option for supported bridge for both rounds. Bridge pose, full wheel. Take your first round now. If you're taking bridge pose, you can clasp your hands underneath you and roll onto each shoulder blade, pressing down into your feet. Feeling the length of the back of your head on your mat. Focusing on creating space in the front of the body. If you're in supported bridge and you'd like to stay, please stay there. If not, and you'd like to change poses, release any bind that you might have and lower all the way down to the mat. You can take your knees side to side or find stillness. We'll take one more round of back bends now. Bridge, full wheel, supported bridge, single leg bridge. Deciding if you need to push your body just a little bit forward, or do you need to pull back a little? One more inhale. If you have a block, remove it. Release any bind. Carefully lower all the way down to the mat. Take your knees side to side. Hug your knees into your chest. We're going to take some yogi rolls or any path that you would like to take to downward facing dog for our hip stretch. If you'd like to stay on your back for your hip stretch, by all means, please do. We'll take your yogi rolls now, or any path, your vinyasa. Last push of energy. We meet in downward facing dog. Right leg goes high, three-legged dog. Lizard lunge. Right foot comes outside of your right hand. Start with your toes facing the top of your mat. And then drop your back knee if that feels good, or keep it lifted. You can stay up on your hands. You can come down to your forearms. You can use your block. Maybe you take your right arm and you hug your right knee in. And then if you'd like to, you can turn your right toes out, roll to the outside edge of your right foot. If you'd like a quad stretch, you can take that now. Bend your back knee, reach for your foot or your ankle. If grabbing your foot is not available, the motion of shifting forward and lifting your foot will give you a deeper stretch in the front of your left hip. Release your quad stretch if you have it. Tuck your left toes. Right leg goes high, three-legged dog. Take any counter movement your body's craving. Downward facing dog. Left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend and open. Straighten your leg. Lizard lunge. Start with your toes facing the top of your mat. Drop your back knee or keep it lifted. Option to take your left arm and hug your left knee into your body as you take the energy of your right hip forward and down towards your mat. You can untuck your toes if that feels better. You can come down to your forearms or your block. And you can stay here or take your left toes out to the side. Maybe roll to the outside edge of your left foot. If you'd like a quad stretch on this side, you can find it, knowing it might be a little bit different than the first side. That's fine. Release your quad stretch if you have it. Tuck your right toes. Left leg goes high. Take any counter movement. Downward facing dog. Step, hop, float to a seated position on your mat. Legs out long. Reach your arms overhead. Flex your feet. Seated forward fold. Take your chest towards your thighs and then release through the back of the neck. Release your chin. Start lifting your heart away from your legs. Tuck your tailbone under, reach forward, and lower all the way down to the mat. We'll meet in a Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees out to the side, one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Take a moment to honor your heartbeat, your breath, your amazing body, and all it does for you every day. Most of it you don't even have to think about. Hug your knees into your chest. If you have your block by you, you can grab it. If you don't, you can still grab it. And find an inversion of your choice. Waterfall, supported waterfall. Shoulder stand can move into plow or deaf man's. Starting to shift your energy to prepare you to move off of your mat. You can stay where you are or remove your block. Grab the insides or outsides of your feet for happy baby. For spinal decompression, feel the full length of your spine on your mat from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Or find some gentle movement side to side, or make some circles. Hug your knees into your chest. Cactus your arms out to the side. Take a breath in. Drop your knees to the right and look to the left. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, drop your knees to the left and look to the right. Inhale, come back through center. Stretch your legs and arms out long. Take a deep breath in, stretch fingertips to your toes. And breath out, release everything into the mat. Start to set yourself up for your final resting pose. Whatever pose will allow you a moment of stillness, a moment for peace. A moment to let this practice, let your intention settle into your mind and your body and your heart. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Through your mouth, exhale. Shavasana. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. If you'd like to start to come back to this space and this time, start to bring some gentle movement back into your body. And bend your knees and roll over onto your right hand side. And take a moment for gratitude. Gratitude for what's in your heart right now in this moment. Most importantly, take a moment for love and for kindness and for appreciation for yourself. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. It's always my honor to be your guide. Find a comfortable seated position on your mat with your eyes still closed. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms overhead. Breath out, bring your hands to heart center. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.